Hey everybody, Commissioner Doug Underhill here. I am sitting at the Corey Park under the pavilion, park that's kind of come into the press quite a bit lately, at least on social media, where my political adversaries are saying that I'm trying to close down this park. It's a bizarre thing that happens. I mean, when you look at as much work as we've done in every park over the last 4 years, from Civitan Park getting its new walking path and all new equipment, all the way out to the dog park where we did a cleanup there. I just don't know where this comes from, but Sheriff Morgan was fairly famous in saying that the truth is the first victim of politics. So I guess that's the case here. So just for those who don't know, give you an idea where we are. So that little blue dot tells you where I'm at. You can see that this is a park, and then they had the neighborhood built around it. For those not really familiar with the area, that's Navy Boulevard over there on the left of the screen, and Barrancas to the south there. This neighborhood was all built around this park, and in fact, you can tell right here where it says the name of the street that it's on is Park Drive. That was smart engineering back then. A pocket park that I discussed on the dais is a park that is a vacant lot in a neighborhood somewhere that we then put on the rolls as a park, but it isn't really a park. So let me show you what that looks like. These are all the parks in District 2 and all the property that our park staff is required to maintain. Notice these that say hold for development, okay? Each one of these is a property that requires staff energy to maintain them, staff energy to police them, and we don't really have any plans for them. They weren't, it wasn't that property was selected in order because it was needed in that neighborhood. We just somehow got our hands on it, whether it be, somebody's friend sold it to us, or it escheated to the county perhaps. But those are all properties that we have to maintain. Now, why is this coming up and why am I talking about it? Because we have limited resources. And if we've got all of these parcels that we're spending time and your county staff is spending time maintaining, then that means we're not taking care of things in the parks in your neighborhood. So let's have a look at that. Trash pickup. Much better than it was over the last couple of years, but we just don't have the staff to get out here and clean up this kind of graffiti. I don't know what's wrong with people that they live this way, but I can't make them change, which means that our staff has to be on the ball and get out and clean this stuff up. So what I'm looking to do, and why I started talking about these pocket parks and getting these extra parcels off of our list, because if the county staff is not required to maintain these properties, then that's more time and energy that they can spend working on yours. People telling you that Commissioner Underhill hates parks or hates puppies or, I don't know, kicks little children or whatever else, I think that that's going to be, unfortunately, something we're going to have to listen to most of the summer. But if you look at a 4-year track record of success, you can see that we have put more energy into the parks on the west side. And I'm not just talking about the ones out on Perdido Key, but the ones on the west side, from the dog park on Perdido Key to the phenomenal Inner Park that's going in just next to Galvez Landing, to the children's park, Perdido Kids Park, on Gulf Beach Highway, which just had a phenomenal complete renovation. Hats off to all the volunteers that made that happen. On into Civitan Park, that's got its new walking paths and totally new equipment. Tulip Park, where we've done some great things to try to get the dirt bikers and that kind of thing out of there. We've been focused on taking care of our parks. Not enough time on the video for me to tell you all about it. We did that because it's the right thing to do. Escambia County, we talk so often about this place as somewhere that you want to live, work, and play. Well, part of the play means having common areas where we can come together as a community and come together as neighbors, and that's how we build respect for one another, is to come together in communal ways. And we've known that ever since the founding fathers, and knew that we needed to have common areas throughout America where people can come together. And quite frankly, I think that things like Corey Park were exactly what they had in mind.